Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Hope you are all doing good. In this video, I'm going to show you and tell you the do's and do nots about gathering gold in Fortnite. This video will include the fastest looting route for getting gold and also some tips to stay away from whilst doing this. Before we get into it, I just want to remind you guys that 43% of you are not subscribed. If you could hit that subscribe button, it helps out a lot. I do upload gameplay videos. I am starting to upload tutorials again if you guys are interested. And at least 3 to 4 times a week, I do live stream Fortnite and Among Us. So if you're interested, you know, the option's down there. Obviously, it's free. But yeah, other than that, let's go into it. So we'll start off with the fastest gold route. In the background, you can see the gameplay of the route. I'll put a picture up on screen of you of the route I am taking. Whilst this gameplay is in the background, I'll just explain what is actually happening. So basically, as you can see, we have landed at Sweaty Sands. Land exactly where I've landed, which is at the bottom of the hotel between the road and the beach. So the reason we've landed at Sweaty Sands is because Sweaty Sands, in my opinion, after experimenting, has the most amount of sofas and beds. The reason you wanna find lots of sofas and beds is because those are the those are the furniture pieces that drop you gold once they break. I have noticed that it's not 100% chance that they'll drop it, but there's about a 95% chance that you will get gold from each bed or sofa you break. Keep in mind, chairs do not count as sofas. The sofas are the double ones that you are seeing me break in the gameplay. So in the background, you can see my gameplay of my fastest route to get gold. As you can see, we have landed at Sweaty Sands. If you want to follow the exact path I did, I found this the most efficient way. I did try this out at Holly Hedges. I'll explain why I've tried out these two locations, and I have found that Sweaty Sands does give you more gold. Obviously, depending on how lucky you are with gold drops, you can be ranging in a decent game, in a successful game, you'll be ranging around 200 to possibly 300 just from Sweaty Sands, just from breaking the furniture. So the reason you are landing at Sweaty Sands is because obviously there's a hotel and there's a lot of little houses around and apartments around the location. Up on your screen now, there is a map of Sweaty Sands with the route that I took. You are wanting to get, you need to get every single building if you want this to be efficient. In my gameplay, I got lucky and did not get contested. Obviously, I'm aware that Sweaty Sands is a very popular location, so what you could do is maybe land somewhere safe. Get some guns, try and eliminate the enemies, because I doubt they're going around breaking the beds or the sofas. So once you've cleared out the location, if that is your go-to route, you should be good to go to start on the farming route that I'm showing you in the background gameplay. If you are struggling to get Sweaty Sands uncontested, or you're struggling to stay alive there, what you could try doing is try a bot lobby. If you don't know how to get into a bot lobby, I did make a guide quite a few minutes ago back at the start of Season 3. It's not the best, but it'll let you know how to get into a bot lobby up in the cards above. So anyway, this looting route, as you can see, the gameplay is sped up. And as you can see, I am just running around the hotel. I've got a few guns, but I'm mainly focusing on breaking sofas and beds. Do not bother breaking anything else. Anything else you break, like chairs or tables or desks or shelves, they will not reward you in gold. So don't waste your time on them. Go around doing it as efficiently as possible just by breaking the beds and the sofas. Obviously, if you find chests along your way, which you will, obviously open them because you will get extra gold from opening that. I don't know where we are in the gameplay. Obviously, because I'm not recording this to scale with the gameplay. But wherever we are in Sweaty Sands, you can still probably see that I am looting. So as I showed you earlier, the route is to start at the hotel, make your way up to the gas station, then go to the trailer park, and then come back down to the entrance of Sweaty Sands, where you'll get the final 2 or 3 buildings. Just from this route, if you manage to break every single bed or sofa in the location, I managed to get 330 gold just from this, not including chests. With chests, I got about 400. So obviously it depends. I think I got quite lucky. One bed gave me 50 gold. There is a chance that you will get 50 gold from certain ones. So obviously there's a bit of randomness to the drops. Obviously it'll be a bit higher or it'll be a bit lower. I'll say the lowest it will go is 150 if you are that unlucky. But you should be ranging around 250 to 300. Bonuses for this route are obviously if you manage to find safes, which I will explain more about in a few minutes. But obviously a safe is going to give you an extra 100, so that could push that total up to 400, 500. And then if you go along to win the game or get a few kills, you're going to be getting maybe the gold from the players that you killed, bounties that may have happened, any of the challenges that you've completed. I'm not sure if NPCs spawn at Sweaty, but you can try get some challenges done from them to get that extra gold. So altogether, this route is amazing. If I was to put them in order, I would say loot Sweaty Sands first, then maybe go for the NPC challenges if there are any. Obviously, kills will just happen along the way, and safes, and then as well as bounties, they'll just happen at any time. So by the time you've fully left Sweaty Sands, you should be around the 350 mark. If you've gotten unlucky, maybe around the 200. Right, now that that route has been explained, I'm going to go over other methods that I think you should avoid doing. Up on your screen now is a map of the... It's a map of all of the safe locations in most of the major POIs. I couldn't find any safes in the other three, which were Weeping Woods, Catty Corner, and Coral Castle. My replay maybe just didn't load them, but... As you can see, some locations have a lot of safes, some locations have barely any. So example, if you compare Dirty Docks to Hunter's Haven, obviously there's a big difference. So you might be thinking, oh, I'll go land at Dirty Docks. Don't. The reason being is because I did test this 5 times at 5 different locations. Safes only spawn between 2 to 0 times. So even though Dirty Docks has got loads of safe spawns, only a maximum of 2 will spawn. Obviously, there's a higher chance of you getting it because there's so many spawns, which you can obviously... I'm not saying don't land at those locations that have loads of safe spawns because they obviously have a higher chance of having more. Just don't do that as a main route. Try to stay away from landing at locations with a lot of safes because you will maximum get 200 just from that. If you are not really interested in making gold from doing a route, maybe if you just want to casually play and get gold along the way, what you can do is up on your screen now is just a couple of maps. I'll just put them on a slideshow here for you guys to see of spawn locations. So if you are wanting to make gold, but you want to make it quite fast, obviously you can try landing at Salty Towers. I know there's quite a few spawns there. Holly Hedges has got quite a few. Pleasant Park. So... there will be higher spawn rates because I think in Pleasant Park there's a safe spawn in every single house, so your chances are a lot higher than Hunter's Haven. So that is a very viable option if you're just wanting to play and get gold along the way. Obviously, if you do choose to play like this, you could be getting 200 just from safes. Like I said, beds and sofas do get you gold, so you have a chance if you're landing at Sweaty Sands or a location that does have a lot of beds or safes or a lot of apartments or houses, you may be getting a bit more. But the reason I've picked Sweaty Sands is because that is the location that has the most beds and sofas. So, those are a few things that I recommend you do if you want to grind that gold and get those exotic weapons. Like I explained earlier, the Sweaty Sand route is the fastest. It's the fastest route out of any other location. If you want to try any other location, go ahead. Let me know in the comments if you have found a more efficient way of doing it, and I'll let you guys know by updating the video. But like I said as well, there's many other ways to get gold if you're not happy with just sitting down for an hour or two just doing the same route over and over and over. But trust me, if you can sit down, get faster at the route, you'll be getting more gold a lot more efficiently. So if you want to go ahead with this, you're more than welcome. I do recommend. I think I'm the only person who's managed to figure out this Sweaty Sand location. I don't want to be too, you know, oh look at me. I don't want to be anything like that, but I think I'm the first person to figure out this method, which is pretty fast. It's the safest way as well, because if you don't get contested, you will obviously have a higher chance. So, well, you pretty much have a 100% survival chance at Sweaty, and you'll be able to grind out so much gold. Yeah, that's it. That's all the tips and tricks you need to know about this method. Let me know, like I just said, let me know in the comments if you do find a faster method or if you believe that there is a better way of me explaining something or anything like that. I will make sure to pin comments and update the description and all that if any changes are made to the fastest method. But other than that, remember to like, subscribe, do all that fancy stuff that all other content creators on the platform remind you to do. But yeah, other than that, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next video if you decide to stick around. Bye.